You could be anywhere in the world prepping for your fantasy football draft, but you're here with me. You know that moment when all the big names are taken off the board and there's still a lot of solid options available, but you didn't do your homework? Welcome to Fantasy Football Breakdown with Sherrod Martin. We got our certified ballers. These are the guys we can count on week in and week out to bring it. The sleepers, ready for a breakout year or a comeback season. If you hear me say stash them, if you got room on the bench early, grab them. Keep them on your radar. Hey, gotta see if the coach see what I see. Let's go. It's time to kick off the season with your boy. Finally, Houston can get back to focusing on playing football. If you don't think daily drama can't be an emotional wreck in the locker room and have everybody divided, now that's bananas. I mean, when you having a 4-13 season, people want to know why you losing so many games. Not everybody's stopping you to get the inside scoop on the breaking news. This offseason, the proper moves were made. Everybody cut ties. Hey, now it's back to what we know. Houston Texans head coach Lovie Smith mentioned in Houston Texans report, we want to be a team that can run the football. We're going to have a fullback on our roster, so we want to establish that. A lot of teams have gotten away from the two running backs in the backfield. Only a handful of teams have a true fullback. Most teams cut the fullback position and just add an extra tight end. Offensive coordinator Pep Hamilton, we didn't run the football well last year, so I look forward to being able to run the football well every game. Hamilton was the Colts offensive coordinator from 2013 to 2015 and served as the passing game coordinator and quarterback coach for the Texans last season. Pep quoted back in 2013, I think it's important that we have a balance in our offense. We're not just want to be a one-dimensional football team. We want to create conflict for our opponents. We want to have the ability to not only push the ball downfield, but hit the big play. Hamilton is a run-first play caller. If you can run the football well, play-action pass is a young quarterback best friend. Running back Marlon Mack, sleeper, fully recovering from Achilles injury. The coach just basically rolled the hot hand last season. Marlon Mack is hungry. He supports all his teammates, but the press insists on still asking about Jonathan Taylor. Now, he just ready to get back to playing ball. In 2019, Marlon Mack had 247 attempts, 1,091 rushing yards, 8 touchdowns. I've had my share of injuries, and I understand wanting to show everybody like you're still that guy. And this is the time to make it happen. Running back Dameon Pierce, rookie, sleeper, 5'10", 218 pounds. Last season at Florida, he had 100 attempts, 574 rushing yards, 13 touchdowns, 19 receptions for 216 receiving yards, and 3 touchdowns. Pierce mentioned to Drew Dorsett, Texan host, I like to fight for my yards. I like to punish the defense. I don't like taking hits. I like giving hits. It's noted that coach says Pierce has to earn it, and sometimes that's not just about running the football. He needs to be able to do all the little things right, like for example, pass protection. Wide receiver Brandon Cook, sleeper. Y'all know how I feel about players that get over 100 attempts. And Cook, he had 134, 90 reception for 1,037 yards, 6 touchdowns. With a 4.3 speed, I expect Cook to get the ball again. Got him as a sleeper. If he was in a different offensive scheme that slang the ball more, I would put him as a certified baller. His success will be determined on how well the offense can run the football. Amongst wide receivers, he ranked 21 in fantasy points last season. Dorsett, wide receiver, sleeper. Limited action last season, 7 receptions, 110 receiving yards, but can have a lot of upsides. 5'10", 4.33 40, going into his 8th season. Vet, more reps with Miller only allows him to get a stronger connection. It also allowed Minchie III to get healthy. Recovering from an ACL injury, Texas would be smart about this move and won't rush him. Texas have enough speed to be electric. Hey, it can get crazy. At tight end, Breeden Jordan, sleeper. I think he comes into a bigger role this season. Breeden is basically a slot receiver, 6'3", 245 pounds. Last season, he showed flashes that he can make some plays. Once again, if he can run block and they can get that run game going, it's only going to open up for him. Hey, to sum it all up, power run scheme with a play action deep pass, how successful will be determined on how well they can run the ball with the backs. Hey, in that situation, that puts the Texans running back as a high priority. They're going to get the volume, but they just got to put out.